Okay.
Good morning. Well, good morning for me. Good afternoon for some, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we're noonish, yes. So now officially, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see us and I can see, let's turn the comments on. See what we're doing here. Oops. Okay, we've got 5 people watching, and I see Monica saying good morning. I know Monica's out there. Are you watching on YouTube? And Carla's here. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Heidi.
Yep, Heidi's here. So we're coming in. Okay,
Hi,
our
Tara.
group is coming. Tara's coming. As long as everybody's on the same time frame. No, this is fun. This is our first test run of our Sunday brunch. Hetty, hi. How are you doing?
Hi, Hetty.
Oh, there's Monica. Yes. Monica found us both on Facebook and YouTube. So
nice.
Okay, we're everywhere. Yeah, we're working at the technical things and making sure everything works right. But I hope everybody's excited about this Sunday, because I figured when I first decided it was going to be a Sunday, I was thinking, well, you don't have Saturday shopping. You don't have to go pick up the dry cleaning, the laundry, the kids, soccer games, anything else like that. Mm-hmm. So you can get a cup of coffee, sit back, and then just breathe. So that's my whole thing. Just breathe. There's Sarah.
Well, I liked what you said too, because sometimes when the guys are watching football or baseball, and we don't always, we want to be crafting, some of us like it, but some of us like the craft, and it's always nice to have, sometimes just to have us going and being able to craft with people is nice. So I liked when you said that. I thought, oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, Carla agrees. She said it's a relaxed day.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's the right time of day. It's kind of like you could sit, you could have a little bit of lunch, brunch, coffee, and just, have a nice afternoon, and then make it this in the afternoon. So that's good.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your day. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, I'm so confused. I don't know what time it is. I don't know if it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I think it's 1 o'clock for Sarah. I don't know. I thought she was going forward an hour because we went forward. But then everything I was seeing online said they went backwards. So I was so confused.
Yeah, because I think in Europe it was usually the 9 o'clock went to 10 o'clock for about a week, and then they went back to 9 o'clock. So yeah.
Yeah, I was confused. So
we're ready to have some fun today because you've got a good project. I'm really excited about this.
I am ready. I will switch my camera.
All righty, I'm going to
turn on some lights.
If I go here, Okay, I'll let you switch your camera.
Perfect.
And that'll just be entertaining for a minute or two. Oh, hi, Blanche. How you doing? Oh, it's 5 p.m. at the UK. Oh, so you're at dinner time. Okay. It's hard to find the perfect time. I know. Oh, Sarah, you're at noon. Well, we're the same time now.
See, that's why I wasn't sure. I don't know if she was going, what time it was. So I have the time wrong for Chile. For Santiago, I have the wrong time, so I'll get that fixed.
Yeah. Oh, and Hetty is at 6 p.m. in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
It's still not really bad. I mean, it's not like midnight,
Right. We're still in the day.
Okay, let me go here. Switch myself back, and you can take it away. This is so fun.
What I did is I took, I think we all probably have these little canisters somewhere around. So I took a little canister and I used some molds and some fun stuff, and I did a little decoration.
No, that looks good. You can get those jars at the dollar store.
You can. You know what? The dollar store, the Dollar General, they are really stepping up their little craft areas. They actually have craft areas now.
Really?
They did it. Yeah, at least mine do. I was so surprised. So, but yeah, so we're going to do this. Everything that I'm going to show you, I have actually put, I was good today. I put everything, all the products in the description box. So if you're on YouTube, if you click the little arrow, You can see all of the products we're going to use. And then on Facebook, it's also in the description. And then it's also on Miniature Luxuries website under the Design Team Gallery. If you guys haven't gotten a chance to look there, you can click on the photos that the design team's going to be doing, and the product list will be there too. So it's going to be easier for me to tell you what's not on Miniature Luxuries that I'm using because basically everything that I'm going to be using will be. There's, a couple of like the little beaded pearls or whatnot, but so if it's not from the store, I'll let you know. The link to the store I also have down below. So,
and a lot of those things, like you say, little beads and things like that, that's stuff we have.
Yeah.
We can get those from the stash. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, hi, Roberta. How are you? Roberta just joined.
Oh, hi, Roberta.
And Sandy Mayfield.
Yay.
Cool.
So can you see that okay?
I can see you in the reflection.
You can see me.
Yeah.
Can you guys see how pretty this is? This has nothing to do with the project, but I wanted to show you. If you guys have nothing to do, you need to really get online and look at Cindy's shop. She has everything. And of course, there are some things that Stamperia doesn't carry, but anymore on their stuff. But there are gems that Cindy has. And she has this glass paste, and it's transparent paste for glass. So I was playing with it, and can you see that? So if I take this away,
it's stencil?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's completely transparent.
Well, let me interject here then, because that glass paste is one of those items that's going to go away, but I've already ordered it from Pentart.
Oh, okay.
So there is a substitute.
Cindy just let out a secret. Do you guys know?
Yep, we'll get new Pentart stuff, because the stuff that's been discontinued from Stamperia, I'm going to gradually replace it with the Pentart stuff, because if you don't know it, Pentart made all the Stamperia products, all the pastes and paints and everything like that. So it'll be the same thing, just with a different label.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be good.
And if you guys happen to watch my unboxing, I also showed some other gems that Cindy's carrying now. The ITD rice papers and some of the decoupage queen rice papers. So I'm telling you, if there's sometimes I'll just go on the website and just look, because I always find something new. Always. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get started. So obviously it's a glass. What you need to make sure is you take some type of mineral spirit or, alcohol and clean the glass. You just want to make sure you get any lotions, oils off of the glass, because it's not a porous material. So we need things to stick to it. And as I was doing this, I thought of you, Blanche. Is Blanche here?
Yeah.
And she said, and through the power of television.
Right.
Ta-da! It's already painted. I didn't want you guys to sit here and wait for me to have to prime all of this. So all I did was I used the primer first, which you don't have to do this. It's an extra step. You don't have to use the primer. You can just go ahead and use the gesso. The primer isn't going to give you the quite opaque white that the gesso would or does. I use both just because I want to make sure that it's going to stick there. So this is primer first and then the gesso. And then also what I already did, so we didn't have to wait, is I used molds. So I used this mold here, which is from the Provence collection. And I used this here. Can you see that? Sorry. That there. And as I took it out, when it was still pliable, I put it on the mold and I just used blue tape and taped it. So that way it would form to the mold before it, because as it hardens, you can't do anything with it. So, and then I also used this one for the flower. And all I did with this is I didn't put So when I was putting in the resin, because these are resin, when I put in the resin, I didn't pour the middle. So I just poured the outside because I found that this will fit perfectly on the top.
Oh, that's just too clever.
Yeah, so I'll pop that on the top once we get that painted. So those are the 2 molds. It's really simple. Nothing crazy today. And I have this pretty paper that I used, which this is from the Casa Mañana, right? Or Casa Granada, right, Cindy? This one, the purple, the flowers?
Yes.
Yeah, Casa Granada. Again, like I said, all of the product list is all down below. And then this is the A4 size. So all I did was just go in half. If you guys want to see there's a really thick piece right in the middle, which is that's why it's not full.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We've got more people joining in too. I'm looking down here. I'm watching it on Facebook too, since all the comments are coming up.
Hello.
We've got Laura and Anna, Lynn.
So fun.
Thank you.
So fun. So yep, every Sunday we'll be here. And then all I'm gonna do is take some water and pull this apart. It's probably going to be hard to pull apart where that big grain is, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and that's the best trick with rice paper, just that little dab of water.
And you will find that it, for me at least, it blends a lot easier. It's not going to rip where that is.
Right.
It blends a lot easier when it has that little torn edge like that. I haven't had one quite that thick in there before. So that is just
there are some. Well, it's actually like a fiber, right?
Yeah, it's really neat. And then I'm actually going to, because like I said, I think it blends better. So I'm going to tear the edges all the way around really quickly. So neat to see everybody popping in here. I was hoping.
Well, it's kind of like when you throw a party and you hope people will come.
I know, right? When you're sitting there going, "Oh no,
yeah,
is anybody gonna come?" That's so true. When you have a party and you're like, "Oh goodness."
Oh, I know. There's a fear factor.
You've got all the food out, all the stuff out. You've spent all this money, and you're like, your one good friend will come for sure.
Yeah.
Will anybody else come?
We got a new one. Maria is here.
Hi. I know. I love the rice paper too, Sarah. You could do anything to it, I feel, and it's so durable. Okay, so now we will take some of my favorite, the Colla Vello.
I still haven't used that. I took
it out.
Still, I know. I'm going to use it, and that'll work with any of the rice papers too.
Yes, and I've tried it.
Good. Okay, good.
I did. I tried it. Actually, I tried it on a canvas, like a little canvas pouch, because I want to do like a little tote canvas.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I put it on there, no problem.
And that's a matte finish, right?
Yep, no problem. And
I like that too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm actually going to put it up in there and a little on the rim.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. So you'll notice that it'll have a little bit of a. That's why I put the trim in there, because anytime you go over that around edge, the paper will kind of. Where's my paper?
And that's the thing, and the rice paper too. Once you get the glue and stuff on there, it stretches a little bit, so you can actually move it around and.
Yeah, like it expands.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty paper. I like that.
It is. It's really it's really busy, but it's not it's not, how summer. Whoa.
Right.
It's busy just enough, I guess. And then I always, like I said before, I always use like a towel or something to rub it down, because I find if I have something on my hands or,
yeah,
it just makes it easier. And I work in sections. I don't try to.
That's the big thing. Don't ever try to put a whole sheet down. You'll cry.
You will. You really will.
Even when it's flat, not even on a round piece.
Yeah. Because something always goes wrong, right? Because like you said, it expands. So it's either going in places that you're not ready for it to go.
Now, do you coat that top too with that?
I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I do. And then I actually put like a matte varnish on top of it.
Oh, we've got someone from Montreal.
Oh, how cool.
Lamia. Is it Lamia? Or Lamia?
Lamia, maybe?
Oh, now, see?
I know.
I don't want to get it wrong.
I know. And then you'll notice that it's not going to, because it's the A4 size. So we're going to have, we're going to have to use that other half here in a minute. And
okay.
this is going up higher than it was on the other side, but that's okay.
I think the other thing too about just us getting together, there's no pressure here.
I know, it's nice. I thought about that this morning when I was getting ready. I thought, you know what? It's nice that it's, it's for the DT, for the design team.
Yeah, it's just for us. So, we just want to have fun with everybody and hope you enjoy it. Hi, Patty. Patty's here.
Hello. Oh, I didn't wrap. Goodness gracious. Knew I forgot to do something.
Tear the edge.
I only tore it off of one half.
Oh, Sandra, hi. No, you're not late. You're fine. We're just glad you're here.
Not late at all. Okay. And then I'm actually sorry, Stamperia, but I'm going to tear your name off of there. I don't want.
Oh, that's a violation. No.
I know, right? Like, oh man, sorry. I turn it around. Oh, who's Stamperia? Oh, well, it's personalized.
Now, I like doing fun projects too. I like boxes. I like jars. I like anything 3-dimensional. It's just so much fun for me to do.
I think the way that it transforms, it's so satisfying to see.
And it's funny about this with the rice paper and the decoupage and everything. It's like everything old is new again, because if you're a certain age, you remember when decoupage was going to the store and buying pretty napkins and
pretty napkins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they were not the easiest of anything to work with.
No. But it really takes on a whole new thing with the new products and everything. It's paper on something. I like that.
Yeah. But because with the napkins, they're very finicky. You rip it and it's like starting over.
Yeah, Patty says she likes to find things to alter. Patty's about like the queen of alterations.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen her daughter's store. Patty makes a lot of things for her store. Oh, yeah.
What's the store name, Patty?
Yeah, you got to post that. It's great. And Patty helps to stock the store. It's wonderful.
Neat.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of vintage things and antiques and everything. Oh, yeah. It's a great place.
It's such a bummer because I'll see like, I gotta fix this. See, I'm getting a little carried away. It's gonna go up too high over that side, so I need to bring it down.
That's all right.
I see folks posting like they find these really neat. What am I trying to say? What is it?
What?
The stores that you can find really
like upcycling and recycling.
Yes, and I don't have any of that around me.
Oh no, that's terrible.
That isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a crime. And I don't and I don't even have like how they have like the outside markets and stuff.
Oh
yeah, I don't have any of that.
Boy, I don't want to tell you what we have. We've got like
no, don't.
Yeah, it's what was it? Was it the Lakewood? Yeah, Lakewood. And then there's another place that it's two huge buildings. One used to be a Kmart, and the other used to be a Walmart that closed down, and they just opened the whole thing to vintage.
Oh man, that's so
crazy.
wrong.
Yeah.
That is so wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've seen maybe once or twice that because I'm in a smaller town, but like 15 minutes north, 15 minutes south is, bigger.
Oh,
I'm kind of in the middle. So I think I've seen like maybe once or twice there's been like some street markets or something, but nothing like what I see some post online. I get so jealous. I'm like, man, why don't we have any of that?
Yeah. Oh, Patty was talking about the Florida. What was it called? Sawgrass. I think it was Sawgrass in Florida.
What is that?
Oh my God, it's a huge. I mean, it's a big old place. It's a big old place.
Man, see? Gosh, I tell you what, missing out.
Did you ever watch that flea market flip?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them. Man, they find some really cool gems. Some of the antiques that people give up and they don't even realize.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. That's what happens when you're left-handed. You hit everything.
Are you left-handed?
Yes, remember?
Yeah, I guess. Yes, that was right. The whole discussion about the left-handed and the right brain.
And you put everything on the right side for some reason.
I was watching the other day and somebody else was doing that. It was during a live and she was right-handed and kept all of her stuff was on the left.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Valeria likes that show, that the flea market flip. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I'm actually just going to turn this upside down because I didn't put it on the rim, and then tear off just a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Because I don't need all of it down here.
And we're starting on the garage sales starting. Holy cow. We drive around and it's like the car stops itself. If you see an estate sale.
Oh.
It's just a in.
You know what's funny is when I was younger, my mom used to force me, right? It was like, oh, it's the weekend. It's garage sale time. And I was just, golly, do we really have to do I have to go? Because I'm the only girl too. So, you can't force my brothers to go. And it's funny because now, anytime I see it, oh, what can I craft with? Oh, what's over there? It's like,
oh, there's some bargains out there.
Oh, yeah. It's like.
Yeah, and then you get it home and like, where do you put it? It's like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Everything is everywhere.
I don't even want to start there because you know what? I don't feel guilty.
No.
You just rearrange stuff.
Yeah. And this up here, I'm going to.
Oh, Tara and Patty are talking about her daughter's store because Tara's near Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that where it is?
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact address. Oh, Laura Ramirez is here too. Cool.
Hello. Okay. And then, all right. So while that dries, and I'll do something with that rim paper in a little bit. I'm going to let it dry a little bit.
That looks really good though. Honest to God, you're going around and all. I love that.
I mean, when I seen the paper and because, I knew that the A4, I wanted, it can't go all the way around. And I thought it just blended perfectly. So
I think Tara's going to Patty's daughter's store. It's
45
minutes from Pittsburgh.
And I know Tara drives for her craft store. She's said on a couple of her videos that I think one of her craft stores, Tara, is a little ways away from you, isn't it? And it was so cute. She was saying, if you don't know, Tara's on our design team as well. But she was saying, yeah, she's a little crazy. She'll drive far for her crafting.
Won't we all?
Oh, heck yeah. I am just spraying a little bit of alcohol on the.
I was watching you do that. The other thing too is on when you use that 2-part resin. I read somewhere that it's good that if you put a little bit of primer or just an acrylic paint on it, and it keeps it better.
Yeah, I always put a primer on before I paint because I find that it'll slip. That the paint slips.
Yeah. And it also says it keeps it from breaking down. I don't understand that, but I've always done it.
I wonder what the breaking down.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder what they're referring to.
Not too sure. I just read directions, and that's what it says.
just follow directions.
Yeah. Patty drives 40 miles to Hobby Lobby. Holy moly.
Oh, my gosh. That's dedication. Tara, how far? Yeah, see? An hour.
Yeah, it was an hour.
She drives an hour.
I don't know. I'm getting lazy. I'm big on the online.
Well, now,
I'm ordering online to Joann's. You might wait a month.
Oh, yes.
That's not for me.
Do you have, I know you have beautiful property. Are you kind of in an area where you can get to stores closely, or?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, within, let's see, it takes a 7-minute drive to Fayetteville.
Okay.
I've got Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. I've got Home Depot, Lowe's.
Jeez.
It's all of it. Yeah. I'm spoiled. But yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a quick trip.
Do you ladies ever paint your molds and the ones that have a lot of script, or like this, it has a lot of, little grooves? And then especially with script, you try to, you notice that it's filling it in too much. If you ever just take like a little dry brush and kind of go over it, it's not going to, take the paint off, but it'll take all of that primer or the paint out of those little grooves. Because I notice, especially like with script, when you're putting paint or primer on it, it gets all in the grooves and you can't really tell anymore what it is. Yeah, you can't tell anymore what it is. So if you just take a little dry brush.
I really like the way you bent those. That's
and it's so, because it's still pliable right when you take it out. Mm-hmm. So if you form it and just, put a little painter's tape on the ends, or even anything just to hold it, a clamp or anything like that.
Patty uses gesso on her molds.
Yeah, see, gesso, primer, anything like that, just to let it for it to stick. Because there have been times where I've forgotten or been lazy, but we'll say forgotten. Forgotten sounds better. And yeah, it'll lift on me. It'll like it's slipping right off.
And one other thing too, that I started doing is when I'm painting a mold and using acrylic paints, mm-hmm. if I want to put any waxes or anything over the top of it, I get a matte varnish and I put the varnish over the paint before I put any waxes on.
Oh, okay.
It really makes a difference because, sometimes when you have like waxes that you rub or, buff.
Yeah.
It'll peel up the paint.
Yeah, it will. Mm-hmm, you're right.
So that matte varnish, just put a quick coat on it. And then like if you make a mistake or, want to rub something off, it comes off.
Sandy, I actually use Fast Cast. It's a 10-minute cure. It's a quick cure. But I also and I get that from Amazon. and I've also used, it's like I think it's amazing
Yes, that's
something.
one I use. Yeah.
Now, the only reason why I started doing fast cast is because I can tell everybody is ordering the amazing one, because usually it's, $19 or something like that. And when you could tell when their orders spike, they raise the price on Amazon. And like the fast cast comes, each bottle, because it's an A and B as well, each bottle is 16 ounces. The amazing is 8 ounces each.
Okay, but the other thing is, I noticed on Amazon they weren't selling that. It's called Amazing, but it's Alumilite.
Yeah, amazing. That's what it exactly.
Okay, you can order direct from them.
Oh, can you?
Yes, I went online and I ordered the big 32 ounce. With the squeeze tip, the narrow tip.
Yeah.
And it's it was the same price as you'd get it on Amazon or Michael's, and they only charged $7.50 for shipping, and that was the big bottles.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah. You can easily buy it direct. They ship pretty quick, so it's not a problem. But yeah,
because I only changed to the fast cast because you can get the 16 ounces for, it's like $22. And I noticed that the amazing, that Illuminite, they were selling like 2 packages. So it would total 16 ounces per bottle, right? And it was $44.
But that's a good price.
$44 for 32 ounces?
For the big bottles.
These were the small bottles. It was 2 packages. Yeah, no. Exactly.
No, because I got the great big bottles.
Yeah, no, these were the little 8 ounces. That's what I mean. Oh, no. And I was like, what the heck? $44? Are you guys insane?
Yeah, no, but try buying it direct. I was happy with it.
I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
Because, that is just, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, those, and buying it by the gallon is great. But I like this mid-size because it's got a narrow tip, so it's easier to measure out. It doesn't.
Yeah, when you just said that right now, I like that, because don't have, because when you're trying to measure just those few little, just a few little bit more, and it's
yeah. No, but I thought I'd give it a shot. I didn't think $7.50 was too much to ship. I really didn't.
Not at all. Not at all. Shoot.
Oh, we've got new people here. We've got Erica, we've got Chantel,
hello,
Debbie Robert, Maria Rosa. Oh my goodness, Erica.
Very cool.
Thank you so much. This is just making me feel so happy.
Yeah. I know, like you said, we're at like the kids at the party going, oh, please, somebody come.
And we want to be entertaining. Really, we want to have fun and have a little entertainment and learn something. But
yeah,
this isn't going to be hardcore. We're just going to have some fun.
Yep. So now, okay, I know that the last time I did a live and it was Stamperia, I showed you guys that Cindy has this transparent, the Vernice transparent matte.
Oh yeah.
But she also has this.
Isn't that
and good? This is the extra matte. And I made sure to order it before we did this live, because I know you guys are going to order and then it's going to be all gone. So you will see. Okay, can you guys see the shine on there? Watch this. And
it's self-leveling.
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
Self-leveling, dries almost immediately. Look at that. Can you see? Can you see how it's drying?
Yeah, it looks good.
And it's
magic stuff.
It's magic.
I know. One of those little known things.
It's magic. I'm just, when I seen it, when I started, because I've had it, but you try to use, try not to open everything, right? So I've been using the other one, and I've had this up on my shelf, and I thought, oh, okay, let me try this. Huh. I sent Cindy a message and was like, this stuff is amazing. She goes, oh, I know. I was like, oh, see, she didn't want to tell either.
No, and that's been around. I mean, since the very first time. Oh, what's the name? It's
of this.
Actually, where's the product number on that?
Of this?
No, yeah. Is there?
The product number is KE49M as in Mary, and so it's the extra matte finish. But I'm telling you what, you guys, if you like matte, it's amazing. I couldn't believe it. As it was changing and there was absolutely no shine at all. I couldn't, like, look, can you see that? There's not a bit of shine on there at all.
Yeah, and it's, you don't have to worry about the brush strokes. You just put it back. And
Cindy, do you have it back in stock? It was out of stock already?
Somebody must have bought it besides you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're going to make me flip over. Hold on here.
Oh my goodness. See, I knew it.
You did it.
I knew it.
Let's see.
Dang it.
Well,
look at that. Sure. There is no, I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. Okay. Now I'm going to take some of the transparent Crackle and I don't need everything out on my desk, do I?
Oh, sure you do.
I know. That's it's what happens though, right? You pull out everything and you end up working in this little 4x4 square.
I don't see it right off, but don't panic. If not, then I'll...
Valeria, this is the first time I'm using it. Are you talking about the extra matte, or were you talking about this one? Because this one's matte too, but I'm talking about this. See, so there's an extra matte, and then there's just the matte.
What was the number on that extra matte so we can all be sad at the same time?
KE49M. This one, right? Yeah. See, that's the one I used first. I don't know. Valeria's asking if the
don't get excited because I can't find it anymore. I'll have to find you the Pentart substitute because I think there is one. But in the meantime, that Vernice works fine.
Yeah, the Vernice is great too. It's matte as well. I think she was asking about that one though, because she said that one, and I think that's when I showed.
The Vernice is the one that Donatella uses all the time.
Oh, see, I didn't.
Yeah, that's one of her favorites, and that it's a newer product.
They're both good, but I couldn't believe how that. Here we go again on the right side. I can't believe how it just was turning it so quickly. I was like, "Whoa, this is unbelievable." Now I'm just putting the transparent Crackle all over. Do you have the other one in stock?
Oh, yeah, I think I do.
Oh, see.
Do I have to run and go look? Yes.
I don't think so. Oh, Valeria was thinking that it was out of stock, but I thought I seen it.
I thought there was one. Oh, gosh. And then you all race to the thing. Hold on. I'm walking away. Hold on.
Okay. And then I want to make sure that I don't get it on the bottom. And it's not that big of a deal, but you don't want it uneven when you set it down. So I'm just going to make sure.
Okay, the Vernice, was that the KE05?
Yes.
Okay, I've got 6 of those, and I've got 1 extra matte. of the other. But like I say, if Pentart has a similar product, I'll get it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
and that's one thing. Even, you know, Cindy, she's always, if you ask her, she'll do what she can to find it. If she can't find it, she'll tell you, but she'll do what she can to find it.
Our little black market. We don't want to start on that because Blanche and I'll go down the rabbit hole about what we have to do to get products. You know how Blanche has her gorilla suitcase?
Oh,
remember that?
Yes. Okay, so these, okay, and then also I know we always use the Allegro, right? But Cindy also has the Vivace. Now the Vivace is not matte. The Allegros are matte, and the Vivace has a little bit of a gloss.
Right.
But if you didn't want to use that, Cindy also has the chalk pastes, which is the redesigned Prima, and the Turkish coffee is the same color. Now,
I don't great together.
Yeah. So I'm actually I used the Vivace on the original, but I'm going to use the chalk paste on this one because I don't know.
That's a matte finish too.
And because this is a matte finish, it is a little bit thicker. So if you guys aren't used to that, you know, you could spray a little bit of water and it's good to go. But I just take it with a dauber. And that was Turkish coffee. And I have the other one here, but I'll show you really quickly. Well, this one, you notice it's about the same color. So
that's a pretty color.
I like it. And actually, before I get in there, because this has a little bit of a lip under there, I'm going to take a little bit.
It's hard to believe that was a glass jar.
I know. After all said and done, it's like, whoa, wait a minute.
It looks like porcelain.
I love it. And that's the fun thing about what we do, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be our Sundays are going to be experimenting. So we can use the sky's the limit, you know,
right?
If we can get it or find it, and not limited to what's on my store. I really and truly, this isn't like, oh, let's sell stuff.
Exactly.
Just fun. I don't mind at all. If I'm telling you, you can go to Joann's or Michael's, if you can get it cheaper, they're fine. Kind of like that's why I don't sell the 2-part resin, because if you want to get it from Joann's or Michael's, wait till they have a coupon and get a deal.
Heck so yeah. And that was the thing, right? So when I posted, I even posted, you know, get your supplies. Let's craft, let's chat. It's not all about, okay, we gotta do this and only use that and sell this.
Exactly. Yeah, we're not made like that. It's okay.
Yeah. No, we just want to craft. We want to have fun. I'll let that one dry and continue on with these. I'll paint the rim of that in a minute. And I like these. So if you do get these, make sure you keep the plastic on there. Because, you know, everybody, we all have so many different products. You don't want it to dry out. So if you keep that plastic, it'll keep.
Oh, we've got a new addition. Ioti's here. Sorry,
hi, Ioti. Ioti's so cheap. Always comes on.
All the way from England. We've got
England.
Yeah.
Wow. So even the brushes and stuff that I have, you can find those all there too.
You know, and those are the least expensive brushes.
That's why. And you notice, like, usually when I order, I try to throw in one or two, because you know when you use your brushes so much, they go like that, literally. Well,
they shouldn't, but
well, you know, after you washing them or you're rubbing them in the, you know, to get them out clean or something. Okay. Oh, so I'm gonna take the, what is this? The Cal 44. This is not the new one. This is the Cipria, but I know they have the English names. So
yeah,
but it's Cal 44.
Yeah, I don't even have the new label on that one. I can go look for it, but
Yeah.
What is it, Rosa or Rose?
I'm not sure. Somebody might know the.
I'll be back. Hold on.
Oh, poor Cindy. She's... But yeah, I thought, okay, the lid needs something. We need to put something on the lid. And then I seen the flower and I thought, what if I don't put the middle in there? Will it fit on there? And sure enough, popped right on.
No, they still all say Cipria. So
do they?
The new one comes in. Don't worry about it. It'll have a new label.
Yeah. So KAOLBR. And I like it's just enough pink for me. It's not that in your face pink.
Barbie pink.
Yeah, it's just,
I don't do Barbie.
I don't either. I can't.
We've got another new one. Tammy Hallwood is watching.
Wow. So cool that you guys are joining us today.
Yes, thank you. See, Sunday is my favorite day because I still play pretend I have a weekend, even though I probably do something.
You said you play pretend?
Well, yeah, because, it's tempting. Like when you live where you work.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
It's tempting to say, oh, I should go and do this. But it's like sometimes I say, oh, thank goodness it's Friday and I play pretend I actually have like a real weekend.
Gotcha.
I know it's just
no, I get it because it's always there, right? So it's always on your mind. You always think that you always have something to do.
Yeah, and I can usually find something. It's
right.
We've got some new things coming in too. Well, of course, we've got the pre-orders on the Stamperia, and then Craft O'Clock. I've got new stuff coming in there. It's the cordial invitation and oh dear, I already forgot. And then we've got Scrap Boys. There's 2 new collections coming in for that. The Scrap Boys should be here this week. Craft O'Clock, they've had a little hold up. They're a family-owned business in Poland. And poor Mark, who does all the packing and stuff, hurt his arm for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
so he's moving really slow.
That's an important part to need when you're packing orders.
Oh, I know. I felt so sorry for him. He says it'll be about 2 weeks, and they told me no heavy lifting. I said, oh, like that's not all you do,
right?
And so, he just kind of laughed. But yeah, they'll be coming. But the cordial invitation is really pretty, and I really like the new Stamperia, the You and Me.
That
goodness, background papers are
those backgrounds are I can't wait. They are so pretty. Yeah, I think you told me. Have you seen the backgrounds? Because I was thinking, oh, okay, You and Me, a married line. I haven't made. I already have a album that I've made for Just Married. I was thinking I probably won't use that, but then I seen those backgrounds after you said something, and oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And that's the fun thing too, right? On Sundays, Cindy can give you a little inside scoop about what she has coming in.
Oh, and I will. I love new stuff. Oh, Sue LePage is here. She said she's enjoying it, but she's fussy cutting, so she's not typing.
Oh, it's fussy cutting. No. I don't like fussy cutting.
No, that's the stuff. That's what you do in front of the television.
I know, right?
Like, sure.
Do you enjoy fussy cutting too?
Yes.
I don't know. Is it easy for you being left-handed?
Yeah. It really is. And so it's funny because like sometimes I'll just go I want to put my feet up. I'm not ready to go to bed, but I'll put on my pajamas and I've got like a traveling board that I just sit on my lap in bed and I pull out the stuff and I just sit there and fussy cut and my life is good. Yeah. I like it.
No, I don't. I have a scan and cut. My honey bought me a scan and cut for my birthday, And yeah, no, I put as
long
as it's got a white background, I'll put it on the scan and cut. But there are sometimes I do have to fussy cut. But I find that when I cut, because I'm left-handed, my hand always is in the way.
Oh no! Well, you have to go backwards. It's one of those.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like upside down, backwards, inside out.
Oh well, Sue says it's not too detailed. They're medium and small flashcards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, if it's straight lines, that's easy, right? I don't mind that. But I missed some spots. But yeah, like the intricate, like flowers and leaves and that. Oh my Lord.
You know what else works well though, and it's funny, is I use an X-Acto knife.
I do. Sometimes I do. I have this one. Oh wait, I've seen you use this one too.
That one is the best one ever made.
Yep, I like that one.
It's got so much more control, no pressure, and your hand doesn't get tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you guys seen this one before? It's just a little finger one. So you actually just put it and you go. I mean, it is.
It's a drag. Yeah, you just drag along and it goes. Sue says she hates the tiny flowers and leaves. Yeah, it's boring. But boy, it's satisfying when you get a whole pile of them,
I just, like I said, it gives me a heck of a time putting it, going in between and my hands covering everything. Like, what's going on here? Okay, so let me grab I'm trying to get this, to use this hand.
Yes, you want to know, it's Fiskars.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I think they've done that for a few years, and I remember I was buying them. I bought tons of them, and this is probably about maybe 5 or 6 years ago. But I will never use another one other than that. And keep your blade sharp, and it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, and if you have a sharp blade, man, that's it. So I'm actually gonna leave this down here and put my hand on it because we'll go like this. Because this needs to dry. So I have now the white Bianco Cal 11, and I'm just going to dry brush over here so that these will come out.
Well, that brush works well for the dry brush.
Oh yeah,
I like that. It was supposed to. It actually advertises as a stencil tool, isn't
right?
It? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I like the bristles for the dry brushing, especially the little one that you have. I think that one's perfect for.
Yeah, those are cute, aren't they?
The little intricate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always use them for dry brushing. I don't use them often for stencils.
Well, I think that was originally like stencils, like if you were gonna use it like on your wall or something. That was.
Oh, I got like a big.
Yeah, I think that was actually the original styling of it. Because if you go to the store and you're looking for wall stencils, they're gonna have those brushes with it. But that's just a good practical brush.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I like
or these because of that.
Yeah, true.
But they're not as tightly packed.
Yeah.
So
while you're painting, actually we should kind of explain, like, we're going to be swapping out on Sundays, that it's going to be different members of the design team.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to get a chance to meet somebody new.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be great too. We're going to have, different, everybody's on the design team for a different reason. Some, like whether you like the 3-dimensional home decor, journaling, Tara's great with she likes the mini albums. She does adorable stuff. Blanche, of course, you've seen a lot of times, and Sarah, so you know what they do. So any given week, it's going to be somebody different.
But like you said, where you might have seen Blanche and Sarah before, we have a little bit more freedom with you. as far as like the products and stuff. So, you know, they're already, their creativity, right, is on a whole nother level with their 3Ds. And, you know, they don't, but it's just, they can use and show us so much more that they can do.
Exactly.
Did you see Ying did that? I don't know if it was a pop-up or something that she did, but it was so intricate. So yeah, you guys are gonna see some really cool, some different faces, some fun stuff. Did you want to tell them about them submitting some of their photos too to us?
Yeah, and I will probably, I'll take care of it today. I swear to God I will. I keep saying it, and it's not going to take like forever. But on the website, what we did is there's a at the very top, across the top, it's showing you home and the collections and everything. Then there's a section for the design team gallery. But what I'm going to do is put up there, don't even know what to call it, our friends gallery or something like that. And when you make something, just go ahead and I'll have Teri's email.
Mm-hmm.
If you email her a JPEG, we're going to post your projects in the gallery, so everybody can take a look at what you're doing too. And I like it because, you know, when I fill orders, it's kind of like when you go to the grocery store and the person in front of you is unloading their cart and you're looking to see what they bought. And you think, what are they going to do with that?
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. And so you kind of wonder, and I do go through the same thing when I'm filling an order and I'm looking at the papers that you buy or what you buy. And I think, wonder what you're going to do with that. And I never get to see it. So this is as much for me as for you. Mm-hmm. So,
can I ask a favor though? Can when you do submit me the JPEGs, you don't have to worry about doing the edits on them. Just snap the picture and I'll edit it, because they have to be within a certain size. Oh, okay. And sometimes if they edit it, when I have to crop it, then it, you know, like if it's your face, right, then I only get your nose and your eyes because you cropped it and then I crop it and then it just gets like, whoa, what's happening? So yeah, just snap the picture of your product and I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, but it'll be fun, and it's not so scary like you're putting it up on Facebook and then worry about somebody's going to say something. This is just between friends.
Yeah,
it's on the website, and then if you include even some of the products you used, and this isn't mandatory, but just make sure you put in your name and maybe your Facebook page if somebody wants to follow you. And then when you go over the top of the photo, it's going to show your name, show your Facebook page, a little information about it. And that's what it's going to be. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I really think it'd be fun. And I'd certainly like to see what y'all are doing with products. And even if you didn't buy them off from the shop and you use something I've got, please post it. This is just between friends. And we want to see what you do. So yeah,
I thought that was so cool. So you guys, you know, just submit your products or submit your pictures, and I think that would be so neat. Okay, another neat find I found that you have these silicone pointers, the silicone brushes. So when you're doing. If I have the glue and you know the glue pops out from underneath, and I use the Finnabar Heavy Body Gel, you can just go around with the silicone brush, because I still have them around here, the pointed Q-tips, but since I got these from you, amazing.
Yeah, I saw those. Gosh, it was a while ago somebody used it and I was like, gee, those are pretty neat.
Yeah, because I mean you go around it and it's perfect. So this is almost dry. I'm gonna flip it upside down because we have this down here. I need this to dry. That's the only thing, right? Drying stuff and waiting. That's the not fun part. Whoops. So while we do that, I can finish the top of this. So, you know, I'm going to use the vintage antiquing paste. But what I'm going to use on the jar for the cracks is the Glamour pigment and the burnt umber. I don't know if you guys if it'll pick up on camera how pretty.
Oh, that is pretty.
Can you see the gold reflection? Yeah. So instead of because we always use this, I thought, let me try this. And oh man, I loved how it was picking up that gold. So, but I used this on the top. And what I do is I have these little, the condiment containers. Yeah. So I just put the paste in one of these and then close it up, and it keeps good. So that way I don't always have to toss it if I put it on my palette or something.
Yeah.
So now I have this one brush that I use for this antiquing paste because
just keep it clean that way.
Yeah, it's easier and I don't have to. I need this to point up.
It's still drying?
Yeah, it's still dry. It's getting there though. It's better than me just kind of trying to let because I let it, obviously it's better if we can let it air dry, right? But
well, it's only been an hour. I mean, this is pretty quick, really.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
No, that's good. Like an hour is not, it's not like forever. It's not like we had to, bring a lunch or anything, to watch.
I know. Yeah, as soon as we get that dry, we're pretty much put on we chatted for a little bit though. But I'm really excited to see what you guys make. I really do hope that you guys take your pictures and submit them, because I think it would be just so neat. And how cool would it be to, you can even tell your friends and family, hey, if you go to this website, you can see my projects on there.
Well, and that too, because sometimes when you're on a website, I look for an example,
Yeah. Oh, that's so true.
And if it's right there for you, if you scan through and you go, geez, that was nice, and then just have an idea of what they used, boy, you're all about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because sometimes you want to see how something's working, and that's one thing. If you don't have a picture or an example, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so you're helping me as much as anything,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because be easy, Teri. It's not dry. Yeah, because we're, not everything. We don't know how everything is being used or how, so it's always nice. And it gives everybody different ideas too.
Mm-hmm.
I moved this. It's not, the heavy body gel is awesome.
Oh, the customer gallery, Valeria says. Customer gallery.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
There you go.
All right. It'll be customer gallery, but you don't have to be a customer to send in your pictures.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
This is our friends and family. Just go ahead and send it in. And and it's fun too. Like, I don't know if when you take a picture of your own stuff, it's kind of like you can step back and see what you've done. So it's a good place. Just post it and go, hey, that turned out pretty well. So pat yourself on the back.
And
yeah, Claire Evans is here. That sounds good. Yes,
hi, Claire.
To see something from you. Or friends.
And that's
gallery.
the thing too. Friends gallery. I like that, because that's the thing too. Is right. Sometimes I don't do what they do, or I can't do what they do,
but you can.
But you not only can you, but I think everything everybody does is beautiful. I mean, it doesn't have to always be like this super masterpiece, Yeah.
Laura's leaving us. She'll watch later, but thanks, Laura.
Okay, Laura.
You have a good rest of the day. Rest of the weekend. What's here?
Oh, yeah. So this is almost dry. It's good. Just this one side. So, but anyways, I'll finish this up. I'm actually going to take these little.
Yeah, Patty said the same thing. She said when she posts her Facebook pictures, she sees something she missed or didn't look right, and then I can fix it. It's that second look. I swear there's something to that. And so if you take a picture or walk away, but yeah, I'm excited for this. And I promise I will create the gallery today. Teri will hold me to it. And she'll check me.
And I think this, I mean, I buy these from this off Amazon too, but you can get it anywhere, Hobby Lobby, Joann's. But I think this one is the 3 millimeters, 3 or 4. It's the smaller one.
Yeah, those are nice. I love them strong. I don't do individual.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Cindy, one time I have individuals and all I heard was, yeah. And I turned around and I thought, I'm going to pick them up and throw them away. And I think it was Claire. She was like, no, don't throw them away. You've got to pick them up. I'm like,
oh, geez, no.
God. But yeah, because it didn't only have the pearls, Cindy. It had brads in that little container.
No, that's wrong.
Very wrong. Very, very wrong. So I am actually going to take the Colla Doratuta and put it on the beads, and then I'm going to use the Glamour pigment to color the beads. And this just
that's
helps.
Really clever. Okay.
Yeah, so this will just help it stick.
Now that's the Colla Doratuta is the one that you use for the gold.
The gold flakes.
Leafing, the gold leaf. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Didn't know that. Now I do.
So it just helps it stick. And if you guys, I did it while we were chatting, but I just measured the top and around the jar so I could just color it all at one time, and then I'll cut it as I glue it on.
Oh, Debbie said, yeah, Debbie says the same thing. Take a picture before you finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's that second look.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see we're on the same page here. I never would have thought of using that glue
to make that stick.
Yeah, it's really good. I like that.
It'll make your fingers stick together too.
Yeah, but you know what? That was one of those one of the things you just tested out and it worked.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So, and I just buy these little parchment papers. That's what I keep pulling out from under my desk.
Okay.
Little parchment papers. And then we'll take this and another brush that I use for just this, because it's going to get stuck. And just go at it. And see, it sticks right on there.
Oh, that's clever. Okay. I like that a lot.
So you can have any color you want, because I think you have pink, white, that white pearl, the umber.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's like 5 of them, I think, that you have.
Yeah.
But you could do it with anything like this.
Sure.
What do you call it? The mica powders. You could do this with the mica powders.
Yeah. And that's the thing about those pigments is you have to use it with almost like a
something.
Solvent. Yeah, even a solvent-based something to make it stick or to make the pigments react.
Right.
Because I think, and I'm not even going to say it, but the fluid gloss, which has been discontinued, that was one of the things to mix with that.
Right.
To make it react. That was a water base anyways, though.
Did you guys know that?
Yeah. Do we want to be really sad? Really? I mean,
So that's another thing that I ordered from you because the fluid gloss is gone, discontinued.
The fluid gloss is good, but they're the comparable are the ones that we've always used for 100 years. Judikins and what's the other one? I think Ranger has that. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, there are other products. It's just, I got used to the fluid gloss. I like
it. I like the self-leveling. It's so easy.
Yeah.
So do you guys see that?
I don't even think I have any more of the other.
So I just colored it. And then when if there's anything that you miss, you notice that I'm kind of rolling it around because it's picking up on what's on the parchment paper too. That's why I like using the parchment paper.
Yeah, it looks good.
Glossy accents. There's that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
But it's going to work the same. So, just put that, in your head that it will work, any of those kind of things like that.
Yeah. But you could totally use that, and you can make any color pearls you want. So now I will go ahead and put this. Actually, you guys see that? I almost put that on there. I had a jar of that. I'll measure this back.
That matches so perfectly. I like that.
And when I was looking at the chalk paste, and I thought, wow, that is almost the exact same color as that Vivace, and it's matte.
Mm-hmm. It looks good.
So I'm just going to put some of the extra forte around there.
Yeah.
And I know it looks crazy, but see, that's where I get my handy dandy little. And then I will just put this in there and wipe up the excess.
Good.
So cute. Yeah, I was so happy when I was looking at the lid, I said, man, something's missing. I can't just have the lid, right? Just the lid like that. What can I put on there?
That flower is just so darn cute.
And then when it fit perfectly, I thought, oh, there you go.
That was karma.
It was meant to be. Okay, so that's not dry, but I'm not going to keep you guys here forever. So I will show you what I did was I took this as well. And you see that?
So you're just dry brushing it on there.
I'm dry brushing it on there because look at that.
That is good.
Isn't that pretty?
And it gets it right in the cracks too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, clever girl. I like it.
So I'm not the underneath is not dry, right? But it's transparent, so it will go clear. You guys know. Like when I'm touching it, see, it's not moving around because it's dry on the top. It's just underneath. But look at how pretty. And then all you do is you can wipe as much of it away, or not, because it's going down in the cracks.
Right.
And then I'm going to show you something else that Cindy has that I made sure I have before I show you. I don't know if you noticed the method to my madness of my orders. Now you'll see why I did what I did, because I'm onto this. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to show, and it's going to be gone.
Okay. Claire was asking about your this silicone tip thing. There's two different numbers. One is a KR74G.
Yeah, that one there.
Right. And I think now there's one, it's a 2-pack.
Oh. Okay, if you look, because on your site it's like 3 of them together or something like that, right?
2-pack.
But it says in the description that it's just the one. That's just the picture that it is.
And they swapped it out. It was like the same number. Mm-hmm. And that was the picture that they showed. It's confusing, but KR74G.
Look at that. Can you see that? How pretty that is? And I'm just taking a baby wipe and I'm wiping.
So the same as the vintage paste.
Yeah. So you don't want to go crazy, right? You don't want to start scrubbing away at it. But you just give it a light light brush, and then you're left with all of these beautiful.
That is pretty.
Gold goodness. And you see like that flower, so you can bring it back. There's another one. You can bring it back, but it stays in the cracks.
Yeah.
So, yep. Okay, so now.
Yeah, Claire, it's a Stamperia. Yeah, that was a Stamperia brush.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's boy, she's so funny. She said my store is like a paradise on earth.
It really is.
No, it's funny, but I don't have like tons of different vendors or anything, but I love everything I buy. Maybe that's why you like it so much.
It's a one-stop shop. Honestly, because I'm just going to put the vintage paste on these. Honestly, because that's the one thing that I liked when I found you is you can do a whole project from your store. Really, you could. Because you even have, like the stone paper binders or Dorata's binders. So you could do an album. I mean, you can actually sit and do a whole project because she has everything there. And that's what I liked is I didn't have to go to one website and buy the brushes and go one website and buy the glue and then go somewhere else to buy. It was all there.
And that's the credit to Stamperia, though. I mean, they created this whole package, you know. And that's really what I liked initially, because I didn't have to shop around. I didn't have to mix products. I didn't have to mix brands, and now, like I say, we're bringing in Pentart, but Pentart makes the Stamperia product. So it's not an issue. I want to make that clear. I'm not just like swapping out.
Right. And she's bringing what we're not able to get anymore from discontinued Stamperia items.
And actually, I asked about it, and I was told that just because of the state of the world,
the shipping and all of that.
Well, the production too, the raw materials, and that was getting to be a problem, so that the prices would have to be so high. So it may not be gone for good. It's just at this point in time, they just had to discontinue it. They just couldn't afford to produce it and sell it to us,
Right. Makes sense. I mean, geez. And the same thing with the paste. What I like to do, this is like an old Crayola brush. Okay. I like to, do you see that? How it's all just sitting in there? So what I do is I just take the brush, move it around, and then wipe. So that way you don't have just a bunch sitting down in the grooves. And then it gives you that,
Yeah. Did you? I missed it. Did you water that down with the mineral spirits?
I actually did. Okay. I did. Because I already had it in there. I did.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
No, you know what? I didn't say it because I already had it. Because I already had it mixed in this.
Then I didn't miss it. Okay.
Yeah. No. Because I already had it mixed, so I didn't say anything. But yeah, I did. I use a little pipette, and then I just take a little bit and mix it in there. You don't have to, but
Yeah, sometimes it's just easier to apply. That can be kind of, or you don't use as much.
And you don't use as much.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know. Well, I don't know. I think I've had the same tube for a while.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the new ones to come.
New. Oh, will you be able to get that?
Yeah, they're already on order. Yeah.
Oh, I had worried because of the shipping.
No, actually, no, they're water-based.
Oh, yes.
So, yes, we'll have those.
Awesome. I had worried because I thought maybe it wasn't going to be able to ship. Nope. I had been meaning to ask you. I forgot.
No, they're on the way.
Yay.
Yeah, I wanted to see some more demos on those too, to see what they do.
Yeah. Okay, so we have those nice and done. Now
Claire says she says you have to stop talking about the store because.
I'm sorry, Claire.
You know what? You guys have just as much stuff in the UK, though. I thought, or
yes, I think
delivery is hard. I know with that Brexit, that's just kind of crazy stuff for you guys. I know some of the stuff you can't get, or it takes you a long time to get it.
But what is it, Cindy? What is it?
Brexit. It's that whole trade thing that they're talking about with the European trade, and it's just been difficult. But what was I going to say? Oh, there are some things you guys have in the UK that I would love to have, and I can't get. So
it's always like that, though, right?
Yeah, isn't it though? Isn't it though? Yeah. That's why we'll have to grab our gorilla suitcases and start traveling around the world. I
love that.
Yeah.
So all I did was I didn't paint the rim earlier because it was wet. So now these will go right on there.
Oh, that looks good.
Just like that.
And Blanche is laughing again about the gorilla suitcase. I
was wondering if she was going to say something.
Oh yeah, no. This is the whole thing. I've actually seen the gorilla suitcase. He sent me a picture of the gorilla suitcase,
and I think you showed me.
Yeah, it was great. I love it. Yeah, things are opening up again too. So travel, I'm looking forward to it. You know, just having somebody tell you can't. Makes you want to do it even more.
I know.
Isn't that always the way?
Of course. Now, because I'm going to use, speaking of Gorilla, I have the Gorilla glue, hot glue.
Oh, okay.
I have the Gorilla glue sticks.
And you're doing something I like. You're using the heavy body gel for the actual adhesion, but the glue gun will stick it on right away.
Right, because it's glue, right? It's gonna come off, but that heavy body gel or heavy body paste, whatever you like best, that's gonna keep it there.
Yeah, but that hot glue gun gives you the instant stick.
Yep.
Blanche is saying she bought that gorilla suitcase at Ross here in the U.S.
Oh, and she went home with it full.
Yeah.
Is that what she did?
I think that was the whole idea.
I love it.
And we've had some good conversations over the last year or so live. Kind of, I mean, when you go to the Stamperia lives and laugh, and poor Agnieszka with her burning herself on the hot glue. And tearing the stone paper.
Tearing the stone paper is good.
Yeah.
that one was classic.
We've made good friends over the year. I mean, really, this has almost been a good thing.
It was really nice because, when it first happened, it's like, whoa, what's happening to the world? What's happening? You can't even go see your family.
Right.
You weren't allowed to go anywhere.
But Stamperia starting these lives was a great thing.
It was, because then it was I've met so many people. Of course, you wouldn't have even had the chance to meet.
Right.
Okay, so what I didn't show you guys yet, what I wanted to show you that Cindy has, where is it? I know I pulled it up. Now? Where is it? Have you guys seen this? The Wash It?
Oh, yes, that's good stuff.
So, the Wash It, you could put it on the glass, and I've actually tested it with the one that I've already made, and you can wash it. What it says. It says on the label that it makes it dishwasher safe. I don't know that you would want to put something with molds in the dishwasher. I mean, you could try and see what happens.
Yeah.
But if you just put this on, it will also seal the Glamour gel, the Glamour pigment that's underneath it. And, for whatever reason, if you have it on the counter or, you whatever you're using it for, you can actually wash it. You can get it wet.
Yeah, that's good. Does that make it food safe? I didn't even think about that.
I don't know. I'll have to read the label, but my son has had a sticker and he put it on his hydro flask. And he said, "Oh man, I shouldn't have done that because now the sticker's going to get ruined." And I said, "Nope, I got something for that."
Oh, did you use that? Good.
And I put this over the sticker. It doesn't distort the color. Didn't do anything to it. And I can wash it just fine, wet it just fine. Doesn't do it. That's it. So yeah, but I haven't read on there to see if you can
like if you're going to make a cookie plate or something, they put something on that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'll do a little research, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure if I don't know if it would have it on the label or not. I'm just going to put, whoa. Not going to do that, but okay. Like I said, there's a
project.
Huh?
He said, Blanche says, "I love cracks, pigments, and molds. This project is amazing."
Oh, thank you. Like I said, there's a lot of hidden little gems. If I can't sleep at night, I just go look. I just go look.
It's nice when you have time to actually play with stuff and see what it'll do.
Yeah.
Before you're actually starting a project, and then don't experiment on something you really want.
Oh, please don't do that.
Yeah. That makes you cry.
Creating the masterpiece, and you're like, come on, let me see if this works. Yeah. No, don't do that.
No, that's not the time.
And then
I really like, except for that Colla Vello that you used for the rice paper, the glue.
Oh,
just about every product, I do try it.
Yeah, I think you were saying that you like to test it because you like to be able to say.
Well, yeah, and if I don't like it, I'm not going to say, "Oh yeah, this is the greatest thing in the world." I can't lie. It's just not in me to lie.
Right.
Or sometimes, even if I'm at a scrapbook show or something, and a customer will come up and say, "What do you think of this?" And if I really think it's not going to work, I've actually said, "No, you really don't want that." So,
see, and most won't. They won't tell you.
No,
they want to make sure that they make that sale, so they're going to tell you.
No, and so the stuff that you buy from me, I've used it, or if I know it works, I'll tell you, or just not sell it if it doesn't work. There's stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you, the one thing I don't want to sell ever, and it doesn't work, is that transfer gel. That,
you know what? Oh my goodness.
Sorry, but yeah, it just never worked for me.
I can't get that to work either.
No.
I thought it was just me.
No, it's not. That's one product that I just said no. And there's that instant transfer and then the transfer gel. And I have never, ever, ever had it work.
I see everybody using it, and I can't get that to work.
No. Or it does. It just doesn't work. But even, when it's like, oh, it does work, it's not a good image. It's just not.
Because I tried to do that, and I couldn't. I don't know. It wouldn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
So because I use the chips. So I use the Casa Granada chips, the wooden chips, the die cuts, not the wooden one, the die cuts.
Yeah.
I already used that one that I have on there. So let's not put it where so I'll use this one that says "Nice Day." Oh, actually, hold on.
Little hot glue?
Yeah. That's why I didn't do the edges, because I was going to put a little dab of hot glue.
I almost said something.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. How's this going to stick on there? That's not going to work. There we go. Oh, of course.
It's all right.
On there.
Live TV.
Stay. Oh, yeah. You know how that is.
No, this has been great. Really,
I'm gonna make you stay. Here. Huh?
Oh, now Blanche says she used transfer gel in a piece of fabric.
And it worked?
She said it's complicated, but I got it. Yes, Blanche, share it because, like I said, I've tried it several. It's not just a one and done. And it
because I don't know how to do it either. What I'm doing is not right. And I use a laser printer. I did all that. So the last thing I'm going to do is on the top here, I'm going to put the little dots. You can use the contour pen. Cindy also has these, the Color 3D textiles that are neat. Just put on a couple little.
Yeah, those are even like liquid pearls. I don't even mind telling you there's other products. Liquid pearls.
Yeah. Liquid pearls. There's the 3D pearls.
Sure. Oh, Eileen just came in. Hi, Eileen.
Hi, Eileen. Do as many or not as you want. Just don't do it and then pick up the lid like I did last time.
Getting back to that transfer gel, Blanche, that might be something we could do a Sunday live on.
That would be neat if you could teach us how to do that.
That would be great.
Because like I said, the ones that I've seen folks get to use, it's great. Whoops. It's great, but I cannot get it to work. That nice day doesn't want to stay.
That's all right.
So anyways, but I think
take it with a grain of salt. That's good.
Yeah. But I think we are done. I'll hold it there.
Oh, no, it looks great. I love it.
So there you go.
And you have your other one to show next to it?
I think this one's a little darker. And of course the glue is not dry. So we have nice day and then we have the.
So pretty.
So there you go.
I love it. You want to swap out your camera?
Sure. I'm going to take me off and then I'll flop back.
Yep. Let's see here. Okay, we'll wait for Teri. I really hope you enjoyed it. We just want to have fun. And if you have any suggestions for us too, I mean, we're open for suggestions. If there's something you want to see done, any of the products I carry, we'll make sure the girls have it and we'll come up with something for you.
I'm back.
All righty. There you are.
My hands are all sticky.
That's all right. Round of applause.
That's when you know you've done good crafting, right? When your hands are sticky and got stuff all over them.
That's it. That's it.
Thank
you, everybody.
Yeah, I'm so excited that we had you guys with us. Please, 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 please show us your pictures.
And this whole design team thing has been in my head for a couple of years. And it was Teri. We were talking one night and she said, you need to do classes. And I said, yeah, I know. She said, well, you need a design team. I said, okay, fine. And boom, was it just not?
It was that morning. And by that afternoon, Cindy does not mess around. When she does something, I blinked and it was like, oh, okay, here we go.
It was there in my head. I just didn't have the wherewithal. And I can't thank Teri enough. She is the coordinator. She's in charge, and I'm just so glad we can do it for everybody, and just join our group. And of course, now when you start posting your pictures, and it comes for the next design team, we may just have some new applicants.
I know, right?
Keep that in mind. Yeah.
Make it a little bigger, maybe. I mean, hey, you never know.
You never know. The sky's the limit.
Yep. So every Sunday we're gonna be here, same time. We will be here. You come and hang out with us.
Well, thank you again. And here we are. Some of us are at lunch. Some are ready for pajamas and putting your feet up. But whatever it is, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. So we'll see you again next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Okay. Have a good day, evening, whatever you're at.
Okay.
Bye,
everybody.